I was growing up in Saginaw, Michigan, I was a gymnast. I was one of the gym jesters. I was very happy in the gym amongst the blue mats in the pit where you could flip off the high bar, and I did the balance beam. I could do a back walk over and a no-handed cartwheel. And then when I was 13, my body betrayed me. And I shot up and I got hips. And now my leotard was too tight and my white underwear poked through and I looked ridiculous and I couldn't do the things that I'd been doing. And then I got my period. And it was the olden days, so I had to start with the pad. And it was a contraption. It was a belt with a hook. And the pad had a long gauze strip, and you had to feed the strip through the hook in the front and in the back. And it wasn't exactly invisible under the leotard. And there were mirrors everywhere, so you could always see it in every angle. So I was humiliated and uncomfortable, and I didn't want to do that anymore, and I knew there was a tampon out there. And I went home on a Friday and I pleaded with my mother, please let me use tampons. Show me how to use the tampons. And it was Friday, so she was having a cocktail party. And she had a cigarette in one hand and a cocktail in the other. It's a theme here. So she handed me her box of tampons, supers, and the little pamphlet that came with it. And said, here, just read this and you'll figure it out. So you open up the paper and you open it again and you open it again. There's a diagram and all these instructions on how to use the tampon. And I didn't recognize any of the pictures. I was like, this is, I have this equipment? So I tried to shoot the tampon out of the plastic applicator right into the toilet. Okay, there's one gone. And then I'm looking at the angle and I try another and I get it, I think I get it in and something's not right. Take that one out, try again. Long story short, a whole box of supers later, I haven't been able to quite get it right. Mom, what's wrong? How come it doesn't feel right? And I've tried them all. She tells me how expensive they are and gets me my own box the next day, the right size. And we start over again, this time with a little instruction. But that was my lesson learned.